Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys the actual experience of our travelers. They are actually our subscribers and are nice enough to send pictures, to send updates of what they went through when they came to the Philippines, when foreign tourists are now allowed to enter the Philippines. We also interviewed two couples, and I will be showing you guys some clips of them uniting for the first time and some pictures. So, if you guys are ready, details coming right up. So, when the IATF has announced that Philippine borders are going to be open for foreign tourists, fully vaccinated foreign tourists last February 10 of 2022, a lot of foreign tourists went and booked their flights right away to fly to the Philippines to be reunited once again with their loved ones and united for the first time with their loved ones. And I am going to show you guys some clips, some pictures of our subscribers. I thank them so much for sharing this special moment with us. And I am so happy, my husband and I are so happy for you guys that you guys are finally together. But before that, I am going to show you what they have gone through during the immigration, during the check-in. Some have just commented in one of our videos. Some have private messaged me, and during our LDR discussion last Sunday, we have two couples who were united for the first time, also shared their experiences during their travel into the Philippines. One had landed at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, and the other one had landed in Mactan, Cebu International Airport. So, let's go through these actual experiences of our subscribers to the Philippines, and I am going to let you guys know what was asked from them during check-in and during their immigration process in the Philippines. So, let's get started. The first to message me was Joshua. He said, I just landed in Manila and cleared customs and IATF checkpoint about 3 hours ago. Currently waiting for my connection to Davao. All they asked for from me was my CDC white card vaccination card, 48 hours RT-PCR test, passport, and one health pass. I have travel insurance and tried to give it to them. They said they didn't need it and sent me on my way with a 30-day stamp. It would be good to get the insurance, but my experience 3 hours ago was that they didn't ask for it, at least from me. Just giving an update from someone at the airport right now in Manila. So Joshua arrived in the Philippines last February 12 of 2022. So it's really cool that that was the only documents that he was asked, but I will still recommend to complete all your documents, just like the travel insurance, because the travel insurance is actually part of the requirements to come into the Philippines. Though he was not asked, it doesn't mean that you guys will not be asked for it too. So he was asked with one health pass, very important. A lot of travelers that I have talked to, all they say is make sure that you have the one health pass, because that is the key to complete all your documents for your travel into the Philippines. It will be checked before you depart from your port of origin, and it will be checked again when you arrived in the Philippines. So thank you, Josh, for sharing that experience and sharing that update with us when you arrived in the Philippines. So there's more. Next is these two lovebirds, Brian and Joy. Brian actually arrived last February 11 of 2022 in Mactan, Cebu International Airport. This is also Brian's first time in the Philippines. And his girlfriend is nice enough to send me pictures of them together in Cebu. So, such a lovely couple, and they were actually in our LDR last Sunday, and I will be playing the clip of Brian's update when he got to Cebu. Hey Brian and Joy, welcome.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
Brian guys just came in yesterday to
hello
the
everybody.
Philippines. How was your experience, Brian? If you don't mind sharing that. Coming, is this your first time to the Philippines?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Oh, cool. Cebu did not give you a hell of a time, Brian, coming in. Requirements okay and all that.
Out of town.
It was really good, to tell you the truth. I didn't have much issues at all. As long as you have your One Health Pass,
Mm-hmm.
your vaccination card, your PCR test. That's pretty much all they really want to see from me.
Cool.
I never even got asked for the return ticket, to tell you the truth. So
Seriously?
Oh, you did. Oh, they did not ask you. Oh, cool. But it doesn't mean that he was not asked. Other officer will not ask you.
I got mine. Well, I'm from Canada, right? So I got mine from like just a
Pharmacy?
a drugstore kind of thing. Yeah, pharmacy, exactly. Yeah. So, but no, they only asked me if I was, am I down to see family?
So thank you so much, Brian and Joy, for sharing that information. With Brian, they did not ask for the return ticket not more than 30 days. So he got lucky on that one. But it doesn't mean that he was not asked, you won't be asked. So it's better to have it. Because as what I've heard at the moment, that airlines are really being strict checking all documents that is required by the Philippine government, especially for foreign tourists entering the Philippines. So our next couple, they just sent me a shout out that, hey, my boyfriend is here, just wanting to let you know and wanting to thank you guys for helping us out for his travel to the Philippines to be smooth. So here we go. This one is from Richard. He arrived February 13th of 2022. His girlfriend actually messaged me. She said, "Hi Addie, I just want to thank you in behalf of Richard Tolliver. Thank you for your assistance for him coming into the Philippines. Your assistance helps him a lot and he is here finally. So thank you and God bless you and your family." And I am so grateful to my subscribers because they did not really have to do that. They did not really have to send me pictures and stuff, but I find it amazing that they take the time to send me pictures of them together, that they are finally, that their loved ones, that the love of their life is finally here in the Philippines. This is from Adam James. He said, "I've made it. Back in Manila after an eventful flight over. The processing at NAIA is extensive, but no issues at all provided you have all documents required. I didn't see many foreign tourists, and I was one of only a handful of British people on the flight. As I was the only one going through the foreign tourist route, it looks as though not many have made it yet." Well, some of them are planning on coming over next month in March or in April. But the first wave of foreign tourists in the Philippines last February 10 was a lot. I think I heard around 8,000. I am not so sure on the exact number of foreign tourists entered the country that day. But for sure, in the next coming days, the next coming weeks, the next coming months, there will be more foreign tourists coming into the Philippines, especially Philippines is entering the summer season already. So for sure, there will be a lot of foreign tourists entering the Philippines by that time. And our last couple, of course, from James and Edna. And I am so honored to share with you guys their videos at the airport when they finally got united for the first time. They actually went for the online wedding route. Then James went through the process of the report of marriage, the 9A visa and stuff, then travel restrictions again and everything. So it just keeps pushed back on their process. But finally, they are united last Sunday. That's February the 13th of 2022. So I am going to show you guys my interview with James during our LDR discussion. And I am also going to show you guys the videos of them uniting for the first time at the airport. So flight went okay for you, James?
Tropical paradise. Okay, so I'll give you the short version.
Okay, sige. Go.
Nashville to LAX. LAX.
Freeze up.
Everything went very, very quick. And then whenever I landed in Manila, I had a 12-hour layover, and
Pretty good.
my RT-PCR test expired.
Wow.
So I had a 12-hour layover. I went to sleep for 4 hours, woke up, and Terminal 2,
Yeah, going to Terminal.
terminal was is Terminal 3 where I flew out?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to go to Terminal 3 and then get the antigen test and sign up for S-Pass. And I'd been signing up for S-Pass, I think, 3 times and kept getting denied because the final reason was the antigen test expired, or the RT-PCR test expired. And then, so that was the hardest part, is that when you're doing a long travel, your test results expired in the middle of traveling. But
Yes, that's.
Philippine
Philippine
But
Airlines
license?
with the S Pass, was it outright approval when you got the new test uploaded and stuff like that?
He's frozen.
no, it said pending for a very long time. We're all worried.
Oh.
And I went to the ticket desk and told them the issue and showed them the screenshot of my canceled S-Pass application from where it said at the very bottom, needing new test.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed them that, and then I showed them the new one pending with the test result, and they said, okay, here's your ticket.
Oh,
And
cool.
while waiting for the plane, it was approved.
So
I'll
back in LA, what did they ask from you during check-in?
just health pass, one health pass.
Were you asked for your
Insurance, one health pass. Yeah, vaccine card. Just the basic stuff that you asked. That there was no Trace app. There was no S Pass. They didn't ask for any of that. They just asked for the basic stuff that was on your list, and there was a lot of people showing up at the counter early, like me, and they had no idea of any of these extra stipulations. So the Philippines Airlines was actually helping them get the insurance and get everything out at the desk because we were all early. So it was Philippine Airlines did a really good job. I will tell you right now, when you come in as a foreigner, your phone needs to be unlocked, or you need to have a data plan automatically. And I already had planned on getting the SIM card when I got here because the data plan in U.S. for international calling is so expensive. Make sure that you have your phone off, data off, everything off. And when you get to the airport, make sure before you leave the U.S., make sure that your phone is unlocked so you can put another SIM card in it. Not every phone is. People at the airport come and they had no idea. They put the new card in and their phone's locked. So you have to have your phone because most everything is data, and getting on there, doing the applications. Even when you go to get the antigen test, they have an application online on your phone. They say, get on your phone and do the application before we can even give you the test. So at the airport, Smart goes around selling cards.
That's why.
And I didn't even have I still had U.S. currency. And
I already bought mine
I
before
told them
going.
I said I have $100 bill, and the guy took it and went and exchanged it for me while I was standing in line. Come back and put my SIM card in, did everything on the phone for me. So that part was very, very good, very simple. And he did the exchange. Exchange rate right now is 50 pesos for $1. So it's good.
But the immigration, what did the immigration ask from you?
That was funny.
Why?
You've never been to the Philippines? No.
Me?
You're
No.
married?
No.
She was confused. But everything was very smooth, and they were very, very good.
it's so nice to be in love and be loved. I am so happy for both of you, James and Edna. Finally, the day that you guys have been waiting for is here. I know you guys have gone through a lot, but I know you guys will enjoy each other too. And to those who are still waiting for their beloved to come to the Philippines, do not worry. You will have your turn, and I'm sure that's going to be a very special moment. That's going to be the moment that you guys will cherish for the rest of your lives, and I can't wait for you guys to experience that, and I can't wait for you guys to please send me pictures. I want to be part of it because my husband and I are very happy to those LDR couples that are now united and reunited to each other, closing that gap for a while because of travel restrictions to the Philippines. So I thought of sharing this to you guys. I know there are still a lot who's waiting for their boyfriends, fiancés, husbands. So your time will come. I know it will, and that would be a happy day. So I thought of sharing this on what they have gone through, the immigration, check-in, their flights, the whole 9 yards. First-hand information from these travelers to the Philippines when the Philippine border was opened last February 10 of 2022. So if you are one of those who went to the Philippines as soon as it opened, maybe you can share your experience too, so we can share it with our other viewers as reference when they go to the Philippines, so they can anticipate what they could expect when they travel, what they could expect during check-in, immigration, the whole 9 yards going to the Philippines. I would really appreciate it. And for the majority of their requirements, they were asked for their passport. The vaccination card was also asked. If you are coming from the US, the CDC white card is accepted. Of course, the 48 hours negative RT-PCR test, travel insurance, one health pass. Very important, one health pass. I was trying to find that one comment from my video that he was asked for Trace app, and I've also said to register with Trace app whether they look for it or not, but just in case they will, you already have it on hand. So please take note of those important documents, and if you still think of other documents that I have not mentioned, please comment it down below so we can add it to our list, so our fellow travelers, fellow foreign tourists entering the Philippines once again, because we are open, could use this reference in preparation of their upcoming flight. So this is our quick travel update for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video and in any of our travel related videos, please comment it down below, and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me on our Facebook page, same handle, the Eaton Squad. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the continuous trust and support to our channel, the Eaton Squad. Spread love, not hate. I hope to see you guys on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.